A few months ago, we introduced to our church a 3-year strategy of growing our church physically as well as spiritually, raising up leadership in the church, developing our own spiritual maturity, and starting a multi-site church just north of here. A few weeks ago, we took a little trip north of our church just to see the possibilities.
You know, right now, as I look over this campus of ours, I think back 20 years ago when I started Grace, and there was nothing here. And yet, in that 20-year time, you know, God obviously has moved in our church, but He's moved a lot of people here. And these rooftops are just proof of that. Frisco is still one of the fastest-growing cities in the nation. And I think we all know and understand that God has called us to be a light to this community. When I'm there at the Stonebriar Mall, I'm there prepping for my message, going over the message for that weekend. Over the years, I've gotten to know a number of the different shop managers. There have been times as I've been at the mall where I myself have kind of gotten out of my comfort zone and asked people different questions. And they've expressed different needs that they've had, different concerns. Now, right now, as you're looking here in the Frisco area, you see a lot of rooftops, but you see a lot of open fields. And that means there's going to be more growth coming this way. And I can just visualize our church as we begin to build momentum of planting this venue up here in Frisco, that we will be at one of these sites right here. I think one of the big draws of coming up into an area like this is that there are need for churches. And to be honest, up in this area, there are not that many contemporary churches. There is not a church like ours. Obviously, we are a unique expression of Christ in the community in Plano. And I believe God wants to have a unique expression of Himself through us up here in Frisco. These are compelling reasons for you and I to come up here and to share who we are with the community that needs us.
As you can see, there's so much potential before us that we could grasp for God. I invite you to be a part of this adventure and pray with me to see what God can do.